welcome to Hangman Tarot. We're going to get started here with our celebrity reading for today. We have Chris Brown. So we're going to be doing a tarot reading for Chris Brown. And right after his celebrity reading, we're going to get into, I can't even say her name. Kamala Harris. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I'm terrible with names. Kamala. Is it Kamala or Kamala? I can't remember. Anyway, it doesn't matter. What matters is we're doing their tarot reading. So we are going to start with Chris Brown, though, first. So we are going to get into that. First, hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot. Again and again and again, I'm Jordan. I am Hangman Tarot. So we're going to find out some monthly predictions, just current energy, kind of where he's at in life. Trying to find out a little bit about Chris Brown also. Let's see. That's common. Go down. I have his notes written down. I don't know what I do with it. Hold on. Where did it go? All right. Well, I had notes. No, I don't. It's totally fine. We're gonna get into it. All right, Chris Brown. He was born May 5th, 1989, making him Taurus, moon sign and sun sign. His ascendant is Leo. So you know what that means. I do. So that's a good thing we're here doing tarot reading. All right. He is one of the most influential and successful R&B singers ever. He's actually considered to be the king of R&B, which I think the only people that are the king of R&B would be alongside R. Kelly and Usher. That's not saying much. His musical style was defined through his R&B, characterized by several influences, mainly hip-hop and pop music, and his themes were sex, love, sickness, regret, romantic love, fast love, desire, difficulties managing his emotions. He sang about it. It physically manifested out on Rihanna, but that's all right. All right. He was described as in the media outlets and through critics as one of the biggest talents in his time for urban music. He did gain a cult following, and he's compared to Michael Jackson. All right. He was born in Virginia, USA. Let's get into his birth chart. He's a male, Virginia, Taurus, ascendant is Leo, life path 1. Okay. Let's just get into the reading. I'm going to be doing his reading for his ascendant sign, Leo. So we're just going to get straight into that. Sorry, I literally just got a new full setup down here in the other area of my house so that I could roam around and be a little bit more free. It's difficult to be stifled in the house, in my room, all day doing tarot. I'm starting to go nuts. So I moved everything into a different location. So hopefully that helps with the situation. Again, hit subscribe before we really get into this reading. We're going to find out currently where Chris Brown is, as well as overall in the upcoming month. Just anything about future accomplishments, anything coming up in the future in general, as well as anything that he might be trying to avoid, as well as embracing this month, hopefully. Any obstacles that might be awaiting him as well. All right, we've got our 7 of Pentacles. That's in reverse. King of Swords. That is upright. The 10 of Cups, reverse. A little unstable currently. That's fine. Doesn't say anything yet. Just physically an ambition and maybe even work ethic. It's just almost like he's currently a little lazy. Chris Brown's currently lazy. He's a little lazy. The stability and the drive and the ambition, again, is a little bit off here. His vision, especially when his vision of anything with thought it's his thought and his mind are very clear. That's being stated here. And he's very knowing. He's very telling. He's a smart dude. And he has the power of knowing, intuition, heart logic, and head logic also. But currently he is in a completion. So he's gotten into some place where he's ending a relationship maybe. It is the Cups card, so 10 of Cups. That is a Cups card. So I'm just kind of, it's indicating to me that there's something amiss when I'm looking at a 10. That's completion. This card's just indicating relationship, love, feeling, connection, maybe. Yeah, so he's coming into a completion of a cooperating relationship, or the flow was disturbed, or it was just at its place at this time and place. It is over and done. It has met its end zone. It went to its end game. I don't know what that all means yet. And that was in reverse. So there's a little repressed emotion behind that. And there was also probably a little bit of a focus on some fantasy, I'm wondering. That's the 10 of Cups in reverse for me, is just complete non-acknowledgement of reality. So it's almost like there was a focus of non-reality, focus on fantasy, animation, cartoon, whatever, however you want to say it, illusion. So blocking off emotion, blocking off anything as far as like feeling. And whereas he is super knowledgeable, he's super smart, he's super creative, he has vision. There are all these amazing things about him. But this relationship, the connection ended. And it was emotional, for sure. Could have been dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio. Could even be dealing with an earth sign. All right, let's find out overall this month, this upcoming month, what's going on. So just kind of like a little bit of a forecast for Chris Brown. All right. Got our 8 of Pentacles. That's in reverse. Still, again, that passive and lazy feeling. There's just like a very, it's not like he's super, super lazy normally. He's usually dancing and singing and roaming around, as far as we're all concerned. But there's a lazy energy, very sluggish. The ambitions are just not quite on point. All right. Definitely an earth sign. He could have been dealing with an earth sign for sure. So the sense of safety is completely off. There is no sense of safety here. That is completely out the door. There was some time for perfection, but upcoming, he's losing that. He's losing any kind of gain on action. There's no action behind anything that he's doing as far as the physical world, his external world, ambition, his drive. He's just like slothy almost. So the perfectionist in him is just not driving the car at the moment, which is fine because he is at the end of a cycle when it comes to something financial. So he is ending something that has to do with his material world. Could even have something to do with an ending cycle as far as his body. Maybe there's some physical working out, maybe even getting into something more reliable, but he's definitely at the ending of that and it's lagging a little bit. So it's like he's resisting. So he's probably suffering a little bit, kind of blame gaming here, maybe blaming that on others around him. All right, let's talk about some upcoming future, hopefully accomplishments or something. Hopefully he's going to be doing something other than feeling lazy. I think we're all feeling lazy. All right, 7 of Wands, that's in reverse. These cards are in reverse. Eesh. 7 of Wands, 2 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so there could be growth, but there's not. He's going to be at a crossroads. He's going to be at a place where he has to make a decision based off of clarity in the mind. So he's got a lot of thoughts going on, but he cannot make a decision. He is at a crossroads in upcoming month here, in upcoming February. There's a lot of confusion because, again, he's not really gaining any kind of access to his thoughts. So his mind is a little bit confused and he's, again, really fantasy right now. Not much logic. There isn't much going on as far as truth. There's like an abusive energy, a very harsh energy when it comes to this reading, and it's lagging, and almost every single card has been in reverse, and things are just not bouncing back the way that they used to, because he was in growth. He was even kind of like up on the rise, and now it's dwindling again. But if he were to be more trusting or opened up a little bit more as far as, I don't know, just opening up the heart and just allowing that sense of safety to come in. It's just like he has no safety, he has no sense of it at all. And the growth here is very much in decline. He could have a new beginning when it comes to, you know, his financials, his money bag. He just could care less. He just doesn't care right now. That's concerning. This is it's very concerning because he's usually very different. Like from what I've seen, I mean, he's usually really creative. He is amazing at what he does. He's super talented. It's almost like he's exhausted. He's burnt out. Something has happened and shifted things, and he's just mentally capped. That's how I feel. Okay, let's find out some things to avoid ahead here for Chris Brown upcoming February. Upcoming February, God. All the way through February into March. It has been a day worth of readings, hasn't it? Woo! In reverse. Okay, so in reverse, this is just confirming to me this is the thinking man. Yeah, there is no flow with the mind. It's something's going on. It's like he's lost his marbles. He's lost his shine, honey. Where did it go? Where did my glow go? Where did the brightness go? It's like left. It's like maybe something to do with mental illness or drug, maybe addictions, but I'm thinking mental illness because he really lacks the ability to see what is actually right there. And everything is grandiose. He doesn't, it's just like, this is not his issue. He doesn't care. He's like, whatever, whatever, whatever. Literally. All right. Let's find out anything that is upcoming that is going to be something that he is embracing this month, something that is exciting, might be coming or becoming or happening. All right. Something from the past is going to be coming up. Let's get the tarot. Okay, so he might be dealing with somebody coming back into his life. So this person would definitely be a fire sign, somebody who is younger than him. Now they could have red hair. They're very sparkly. They're very sassy. They're super, super good at fashion. So they dress well. They dress nice. They're like, it's like a humbling dress though. It's like not outlandishly. It's just very discreet. It's cute. Okay, this person could be a redhead or change it up with a little bit of blonde or whatnot, a little bit of olive skin. She or he. It's almost like this person has come in and they've already dealt with this person, or this is something that is coming up this month that they're kind of thinking about. They're really leaning on what it was then. So they're really thinking about really getting deep in thought with about this person. So they're really embracing nostalgia and memory. It's weird because he's literally not focusing on anything that makes sense logically. He's very much in his fantasy mind. And this though, he's deep in the memory. He's deep in the past right now, just kind of like reminiscing. It was almost like she was like a muse. She was definitely a muse for it, and that's being embraced this month. So that's not a bad thing. I mean, I feel like, you know, having a moment with your past there's nothing wrong with that. I hopefully he doesn't get stuck there. All right, let's find out any obstacles that are awaiting for Chris Brown in upcoming March through February here. All right, Ten of Swords, Knight of Swords. Okay. So some obstacles is, again, this consciousness, Ten of Swords, upright, Knight of Swords, upright, drama. This is definitely an issue. So this is going to be an obstacle, like I said, kind of confirming what I said. Just like, again, he's just not quite there. So it's like he's like in cuckoo land, crazy cray, fantastical world, however you want to say it. That's what it is. He literally is not tuning in. Hopefully this comes into a completion within the next month. Hopefully he gains a little more access to his conscious, because he is definitely bringing some drama to the table. He's really kind of like bringing himself into, not abusive or harsh, but he's willing and he's trying to communicate. by the end of February into March. So he will be trying to do that. But again, these are obstacles because he was not planning for this to happen. So he's not cooperating with his mind, with what's happening. He's not cooperating with the mere fact that what is going on the outside is actually not matching up to what's going on the inside at all. All right, let's get into what he should be making a little bit more time for. Hopefully he makes a little bit more time to just kind of like chill the fuck out, really. Honestly, that's what he needs to be doing. He needs to find some stability, some structure, add a little bit of, celebration, some joy, bring in that calm. He is ascending Leo, so he is very fiery. He's very up in arms. He's very sassy. It's just, I feel like he's very grandiose, and he feels as if people kind of owe him. I just get this passive "you owe me" bullshit. Yep. Yeah. If he were to do that, he would really gain a little bit of empathy. He'd really start working with that compassion, kind of playing with all that. And if he plans to do this, this could be a really good turnout as far as getting into March. Let's find out a likely outcome. Likely outcome for Chris Brown getting into all the way through March. Hopefully something good from the universe. Let's see. Okay, so a little bit of positivity. Sun card is upright. A little bit of inspiration, maybe some optimism coming in. It's just like coming in through the horizon, allowing itself to glow and warm him up, hopefully. Hopefully this warms him up. Even, a person standing next to his side. Again, this person over here, the Page of Wands, is indicating to me that, yes, somebody is coming through by the end of March, and it's going to be a positive thing. Hopefully kind of like puts him into a place, just even this person not really being there and just allowing those memories and that nostalgia to really zip him up and take him into a really good optimistic direction. I don't know. I'm just hoping he really gets into a different space. But by March, he's definitely going to be in a different energy as far as getting through it. Last card. Queen of Pentacles, that's in reverse. All right, so this Earth sign is coming back again. Another redhead. I don't know what's going on. Chris Brown likes redheads? Is that what's going on here? Because I don't know what's going on. Okay, so this person dresses very nice too, very physically appeasing. He might be very physically attracted to this person. This person usually brings him balance. So by the end of March, though, this person will be coming back in through his life in some way or another. And as positive and as optimistic as he's trying to be, and as happy and, trying to play it wherever he can, that big smile and that happy go-go, it's just he doesn't feel safe. He doesn't feel stable anymore. He doesn't feel balanced. It's almost like he's off-centered because of this person being gone. I'm pretty sure it's a romantic connection, this person, this Earth sign. Again, that first one, Earth sign or an air sign. Yeah. But it's just, again, that drama kind of ensues when this person is around. So hopefully he just kind of keeps, charging towards that warmth and that positivity instead of really just kind of playing into, off balance type of relationship that doesn't even bring any safety. There's no stillness there. It's very, very chaotic. All right. Hello, man. We will be getting into Kamala Harris. After, I don't know why I'm having such trouble saying this woman's name. Maybe it's because I just don't. I was reluctant to do the reading, but I'm going to. I'm not going to take any sass from it, but I'm not on either side, especially when it comes to this Kamala Harris reading. It's very, it's nerve-wracking to do readings for people who are, in the public eye, such as her. It's terrifying. Okay. Please hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot. If you would, please and thank you. Again, I'm Jordan. Please share, like, and follow if this resonated, or if it didn't, even share, like, and follow. Go check out in the description box all of my social media platforms. Go check those out, and share, like, and follow on all of yours, as well as hitting subscribe. You're going to click that bell. If you do this, you'll receive all my future readings for tarot card reading, general reading, predictions, love readings, celebrity readings, you name it, it will be there. And if you have a request, question, or comment, please leave that in the comment section, or check out that social media again and just leave a DM, a message, however, or wherever. Other than that, I will see you in about 5 minutes for the next reading. See ya.